Welcome to our filler Path of Exile episodes until Delve. So, as I put the challenge to you guys to guess what this build is, if you said Trapper, you'd be correct. Now, if you went more specific and went the Explosive Trap, no, Fire Trap and Flame Thrower Trap with Bear Traps thrown in for bosses, you'd be even more correct. So this is where I'm pretty much just going to be showcasing maps. And I'm just going to be going through all of the maps that I have. I'm just going to hit one random, do it. What proxies do we have? Okay. So we're just going to go and do them. What effect do I have on me? Is that? Oh, it is. Oh. Why am I using clarity? I don't know. It has been a while.
Hello,
Where are we up in Incursions? Okay, we're up to a new one. Alright. So yeah, we just throw down the traps, monsters walk on it, they die, and we move on. So it's actually quite a simple build. It's actually the build that Ziggy D pretty much stated. Fingerless gloves. I've actually never... I don't think I've ever owned a pair of those... that base before. Actually, first things first is I gotta change my loot filter. Too strict. Which doesn't show them anymore. So we're actually doing the maps, so this is the entire maps screen. We're in a tier 4 map. What one are we in? Relic. That's not what I meant to... G. Relic. We're over here. So there's some that we haven't done, and so on. So it's kind of annoying for me, at least. Corruption Chamber.
Ready to revisit the past? The more you kill, the more you change my map.
I guess we'll upgrade. Yeah.
Let's go.
Oh. So, this one we could quite easily do the temples. And that's everything.
Aquate's used as growing.
Nice. So, that's all the items that actually dropped in it. we have down? Yes, we only have one more, which we haven't found. Before we can do Uber Lab, which is the highest tier lab to get your final points. You know, when I'm going to be ending this episode is when I'm going to showcase the thing, because I just like getting into the action. I don't want to be waiting around. We'll talk about the build afterwards. Because I actually do, I did find, I do enjoy this build. I think this was a fantastic build for a starter. Ziggy D's video that he made several months ago was fantastic on it. Okay, what is our resistance like? It's been a while. So lightning resist is a little bit lower as fire we haven't got up. There we have 4k life. I don't think that's going to replace any of our rings. Doesn't give us life. Our rings give us-ish life, but not much. Necklace, I prefer the one that we have now. And that ring doesn't do us justice either. We ignore these. Okay. We continue running around. Okay. So maps are actually where I enjoy the game the most, because it's... I've actually not completed every single map, so I'm always finding new things, personally. And I do enjoy making new builds and so on, and trying out new things. But I normally always revert back to a couple. Continue exploring the back path. So we've got to find the boss. Pretty much what I do in maps is I go to till I find the boss, kill the boss, and then I leave. I'm not worried about anything else. It's you just want to pump maps out, essentially. You want to just keep going and going and going. Now, yes, my Chaos Golem triggers when it automatically plays itself because of cast when damage is taken, so I don't have to worry about that. Okay, I suspect the boss is over here. Yep. Okay. And there's exactly 50 creatures left behind. So we sell off our items.
Fate awaits you.
Store everything else. So yeah, I've got multiple things. Like, this is what I really wanted for my Val. My Templar in Solar Sapphire. If we could have got this, I think we would have been it would have been fantastic. because you gain a power charge when you use a vast skill, and we always are using one essentially. And then yeah. Yeah, I'm holding off until I can actually switch that out. Can I craft anything else on it? It's not that one. Energy shield. It's not that important. But it's just because the resistance, the max, the really life, the strength and resistance on it are amazing. Let's do a higher tier map. So, yellow maps equals alchemy. Simple as that. We trigger it. White maps, just, it's a lot easier to do just transmutations on them. And then when you get to red maps, it's alchemy and a Veil Orb, because those how you get the bonuses, which means you can use more sextants and so on. So anything that gets near me actually is blinded. Another excavation. I haven't had much luck. Ooh. Take a look. We'll grab that. Even though it's not the right base, I don't think. Oh, beyond. Nice. So some maps are easier than others. Like the other one, I think we were getting damaged a lot more. And that was because it was more chaos based. Well, there's the boss. You know what, for safety measure, I do want to find Alva. He should be dropping down soon. Oh. Nearly. Nice. And then we go look for Alba. But I do want to kill things as well. We want to do at least a decent clear. We do want to utilize the Oh! Didn't realize he was there. Okay. Tunnels. We'll turn it into strong boxes. Let's view the temple so that we can... Passageways. Okay, so these two. Oh!
The temple
Okay, that's fine. So we can blow up that to make that connection, but we kind of want to get these connected. Ooh, Haku. Okay. Because what I think I'll do for the next league is I'll try and aim to do all the challenges. There's no guarantee that I will do them, because I've never been able to get close. I normally can do 2, but it depends on if the reward's decent. Like, yes, it's free currency item, like free cosmetic items, but you know, sometimes they just don't look that good. Now we just gotta run out of here. There we go. And that is done. We're after critical strike, I believe. I missed a ring. Nope. Nope and nope.
welcome.
Alright.
Fate will find you.
And then we pop over here, deposit that, beyond item. We'll trade these up.
Let me tell your future. Fate awaits you.
That goes there. Iceberg. Nothing else can be traded up, I think.
Let me tell your future.
Strand.
Fate will
Alright.
find you.
Well, let's go take a look at my passive trees. So, we started off over here, which is energy shield and trap damage. Then we got some life. We go over here and grab these clusters down here. Go down here for the dodge base, because we are a dodge build. So that pretty much just means that we want to stack evasion as much as possible. And then we go over for traps. We get some life. Did I miscalculated? I didn't click that. Oh, damn. This moves our energy shield over to our mana. So now we use energy shield and all that. And it protects our mana. So then this is critical strikes. And so on. Power charges. And over here is more life. Over here is critical strike chance with spells, because it's considered a spell. And then this is Mind Over Mana, which means damage taken is taken from mana. 30% of it, at least, is converted to mana damage. And then we stack that, and it down here is just life and energy shield, and this is just life. And then we grab the dual sockets here and here. So we have critical strike chance for weapons, and then we have spell damage over here, along with resistances on our side. That's just how I've done it. You could go with like a life shield or something. And then you want critical strike chance on your amulets, life on your rings and belts and such with resistances and so on. So we also got the Tinker Skin. I actually traded for this. It gives us frenzy charges, and it also gives us phasing. It has a chance to go phasing. And that allows us to run through enemies. So whenever our traps are triggered, we get to restore life and energy shield as well. So you just spam out. So the sockets is fire trap with fire penetration, cluster traps, so I can have more traps out and I can place 5 at a time essentially. Combustion support, so fire damage is increased, ignite chance is upped, and they have less resistance and mine and trap damage. I don't remember what my 6th socket was going to be. Possibly that, the enhanced area effect. In reality. It sounds about right. I should be leveling this. I don't know why. I'm not. And then our boss killer is the flamethrower trap with fire penetration, advanced traps. So that increases the cooldown recovery of the traps, but increases the effect duration and throwing speed, so they go out really fast, and increases their damage up massively. Our survivability is Immortal Call on cast when damage is taken, so whenever we take over 1000 damage, essentially, we trigger Immortal Call, and we've got increased duration on it, as well as our golem, so we don't have to worry about it. And then we just have random stuff around. Bear Trap is used for just slowing down at the bosses and so on, and increases the damage from our traps that they take, so pretty standard. Now we are of the Saboteur class, so we take Born in the Shadows, main node, Pyromaniac, along with Perfect Crime, and then when we go there, we go to the Explosive Expert, which increases and penetration and so on. And we take less damage from traps and so on. So yeah, that's our build. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, let me know down in the comments below. Otherwise, hit the subscribe button, see more, hit the notification bell to keep up to date. Ring that bell and so on. So this will be continuing on until just after Delve is released, because I'm not going to be able to release them on day 1 type thing, so hopefully I'm going to be planning it out so there'll only be 1 or 2 episodes after Delve has been released, and then I'll have a buffer at least. It'll be like at most 4 days after, because of my every second day schedule, but till then, I'll see you guys next time.